It is time for another daily YouTube live stream. I'm Zach. Welcome back. Let's play some games. It's Friday night, and we are back in City Skylines in my town of Newbury, a New England-themed city in the fall. And today, we're doing something fun. We're building a spooky cemetery, among other things. It's October. It is Halloween month, and I thought, what a better way to start Halloween month than building a spooky cemetery. So that is what we're going to work on today. I have some new, cool, fun assets, and it should be a blast. All right, let's jump into the game here. Can you guys believe it's Friday? I mean, this week has just blown by. I don't know how you guys feel, but I was like, wait, it's Friday? That's crazy. I was over here looking at my new train bridge, which is so cool. We got our train bridge, we got our road bridge. They match, looking really nice. And look at this. This is one of the custom trains I have running on this map. Doesn't that look cool? Cool. It says Sim Rail. It's a double-decker passenger train. And I just think it looks gorgeous, especially going through that train bridge. We have another passenger train right over here. This is the Bullet one. This is from the Content Creator Pack, the trains that came in from there. That's also looking fire. I thought, let's take a ride on this train through our brand new train bridge and see what it looks like. Do I have... Oh, I don't have the mod anymore that lets me see it like through the view of the thing, but we can just ride on it like this. Take a ride through the bridge into my city. See what it looks like from their perspective. We got our nice beautiful train tracks, and we're going over the bridge right now. And I'm hitting my head on the bridge. And here we are. You can see just the little hotels to our left. And I love going through all these trees. It's so nice. All right, I'm going to speed this up just slightly here. As we go around the bend. Oh, there's more. Oh, we have like a train traffic almost. Okay, so we're all going through the city now, heading towards our train station. Wow, 3 passenger trains in a row. We're really getting a lot of use out of these trains, which is great. I like that this train... I can see, like... Hold on. Let me get out of here. Let me unfollow this guy. Since these are the custom ones, I want to see like all the blinking lights and stuff. See, it's like they're letting off steam, which is cool, and they got like flashing lights and stuff as they come in to the little train station. Oh, they got custom noises and everything too. That's so cool. Everyone's coming and going. Yeah, wow. We have a whole line of trains. What is going on here? Look at all these trains who are like coming in. Well, one just despawned. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, we got tons of trains coming in here. So, I mean, I guess that's good. We'll see. Maybe this wasn't designed all that well. But I don't have any train lines or anything. This is just out of the map traffic coming in. So... it shouldn't be this bad. Who knows? Anyway, happy Friday to everybody, and we're going to go do some fun stuff. And I actually, today, okay, so let me tell you the general plan. So we have this area over here, and I was thinking, we need to use this space here. And it's not really desirable land. It's kind of far away from everything. It's right next to the train tracks. And I thought, you know what? This would be a great spot for a cemetery. Let's do a cemetery build right over here. Now, it's right next to the sewage plant. I mean, it's just not very attractive land. So I think a cemetery would probably scoop this up as cheap land, and then they could use it all for the cemetery. And, you know, for an older town like this is supposed to be more historic town, they would have a nice big cemetery. Now, we have a smaller cemetery over here in the main part of town. This is the old Main Street area right next to the church. We have their cemetery right over here. By the way, this is... It's like half full, almost. So this still has some space in it, but ultimately this will become full, and then we'll have a big problem on our hands. So I wanted to take care of this before that's a problem. Yeah, and I think we could put a big old cemetery over here. So we're going to do a lot of detailing today and making this look special over here. But before we do that, I wanted to do another really cool thing. Something we did in this neighborhood, which we just built over here, was we put in this old historic house, and I love how this came out. I love just looking at this beautiful old mansion just in the middle of this neighborhood. And I thought, let's do something else really cool. There's an asset that I've been hanging on to that I've always wanted to use, and I really think we could find a really cool spot for it in here. And the asset is this one. I was looking at it right before the stream. It's called Falling Water. Are any of you guys familiar with this building? This is a house that was designed by Frank Lloyd Wright, one of the most famous American architects. And it's actually in the northeastern United States. I think it's in like Pennsylvania or something. So yeah, it's a very famous house. And I thought that would look really great, maybe over here by the river or something. Yeah, so we just built this road yesterday onto the other side of the river. And I thought maybe we could just put a little plot of land over here, just like all by itself. And this would be like a gorgeous spot for this really historic, famous house. And yeah, someone could just have their own house by the river over here. So what I want to do, let's clear out some of these trees here so we can find a space for this house. Can always put these trees back if we don't need them. And I believe the house is about this big, but I'm going to want to level out this land. Okay, so we use our level terrain brush. We'll kind of just level this out over here. Oh, this is going to give me a hard time. It's not going to like me leveling this out. Okay, I think that's going to be big enough. So let's see if that will fit on here. Oh, it's almost perfect. It's almost perfect. Oh, that's going to look so good. All right, so we are going to need to leave enough room to get a road back here. I think we use our teeny 1U roads, and we just connect it back up into here. So let's draw a little strip right along here. And then let's... Gosh, okay, we're going to extend this out just a little bit here. 4U road. Let's use the vanilla one. Where's just the vanilla road? Oh, here it is. I don't know why I couldn't see that. All right, we're just going to draw this out. Just a little ways longer. And it's very, very steep, so hold on. Let's lower this to the same height as over here. Boom and boom. Perfect. And then we can just connect this up over to here. Yep, maybe we'll just connect it right to there. Okay, so it should stay sloped fairly nicely yet. It looks like it's sloped well. Let's take out these trees along this road down here. Okay. So the road is nice and clear. And then let's see if we can get this house fit in right here. I've never seen this asset before, so it'll be interesting to see if it... Space already occupied. Wait, is it not giving me a... It's not snapping to the road. That's interesting. Did it not give me... I don't know if this asset's a normal asset. Because it's not snapping. Maybe it thinks it's like a park or something. It could be that. Maybe it thinks it's a park. Oh! It's backwards. Is this... So this must be like the rock here. Oh, I see. Oh, interesting. Okay, let's flip this around. So it goes like this? I think it looks like there's more to it that I'm not seeing. Oh, there's actually water in the asset. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. This is cool. There's actually... What? And the water moves. What in the world is this? The water's actually moving. No freaking way. This is insane. Okay, I don't know how I'm going to make this work, but this is like the coolest asset. Wow, I was not expecting this. It's really cool looking. Wow, it's so detailed. Look at it. It's even like furnished inside. You can see like the little beds in there. And there's like bookshelves and stuff. And furniture. There's a whole full kitchen back here. Wow, this is incredible. Okay, so we're going to have to figure out how to make this look really good. V5's in chat. Hey, how's it going? We're putting in this famous house by Andrew Lloyd Wright. No, did I say his name right? Frank Lloyd Wright. Frank Lloyd Wright. And I'm trying to figure out how it almost looks like it needs to be in the mountainside almost. Okay, let's grab this. Let's maybe see if we can make it look like the water's flowing into the river. Oh, I like that. I really like that. All right, I don't know how we're going to connect the road up to this. It's kind of wonky. But, okay, so we have the water here. Let's go ahead and try to make this make sense. So we're going to use our terrain tools here. And let's just, let's take this and push this back a little bit. Over here, and maybe that was a little too much. Oop, oop. Yeah, something like that, because then we could use, we have like a little waterfall asset. Waterfall that we could even like just put like over the edge here to kind of like hide all this stuff. put our waterfall right here. Wow, this is so much fun. Oh, I can't grab it now. Shoot. Ow, shoot. I grabbed the wrong thing. Props. There we go. Okay, lower this down. Boop, 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 boop. And push it right up into there. It's gonna look so cool. Ah, that looks so awesome. And then we just have to move the rocks so they kind of come out to the edge here. Okay, we can do this. Oop, 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 oop. That was too much. Oh, I don't know how we're going to do this. I don't know how we're going to do this. It needs to be a little bit higher, like maybe to here. Oh, that's too high. Shoot. Okay, we need to push this back a little bit more. Come on. Oh my goodness. You know what? We could put some rocks in there and cover that up. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to push this back a little bit more. And then throw in some rock assets. I know I have some cool rock assets. Rocks. And we got these ones. Oh, they're massive. Do I have smaller ones? Maybe these could cover it up. It's a little too much. Oh dear. Yeah, what about something like this? So we can put it like right here. Space already occupied. Okay, we'll use Anarchy. So we can put that in there and then just kind of spin this rock around. What is this, a building? Yeah. So spin this around like this. Yeah. Oh, we'll have to spin around a little bit more. Yoinks. Ooh, ooh, wow, look at that. That looks really good. Okay, so let's bring it a little bit closer to the edge there. Wow. Oh, that's awesome. What? So sometimes it just takes a little bit of effort. I really would like to get just another rock in there. These are all so big, though. But this one might... need it just to be a little bit bigger. It's too big. It's either like too small or like too... Okay, that's good enough. Wow. Is that cool or what? Like, custom building going on here. What? That's amazing. It looks so beautiful. All right, now we're going to need to get this to fit into the landscape. I don't know how that's going to work. Hello to everybody in chat. I see Liam's in chat. What's up? Liam says, I'm late because I was binge watching a show and then all of a sudden I said, oh no, I'm missing Zach Daily Games. Well, we're here, man. We're here. V5 says that house is supposed to be over a river. Well, it is over a river. This is a river. The canal in the middle is a river in the real one. Liam says Andrew Lloyd Webber. No, I don't think that's the same person. B5 says if you sink it down, it might look a little bit better. Liam says I'm late. Oh, no, I already read that. B5 says maybe put rocks around it so it doesn't have those 90-degree parts. Liam says, well, first I was watching Ring of Power, then I watched the last episode of Sandman, and now I watched 2 episodes of the Immortals? Or, I don't know what that is. Immorphix? Liam says, Claude streamed today and talked about Zach. Yeah, Claude and I have been working on a project. He's actually editing a video for me. And I haven't been talking about this because I didn't know when he was going to be ready with it, but this new video is ready and it's so amazing. I had no idea Claude was such a good editor. Holy cow. This video is going to blow you guys away. We made a highlight video. Well, it's not a highlight video. It's just a cinematic video of the palace that we've been working on in Minecraft. So I'm going to premiere it this weekend. Tomorrow, I think, if I can get everything set up. So watch out for that. New video coming this weekend, edited by Claude. It's incredible. So yeah, something fun for this weekend to look forward to. Yeah, we made this big palace project over the summer. It was so much fun, and I'm really happy now we have like a video to commemorate the whole thing. It's very cool. Okay, I think the best way to go about it, I think I could just drag this road into here. Will that... Okay, the road has to be all the way up at the front. All the way there for it not to complain. Okay. So we'll say that to get to this house, you have to drive through here. I wish I had like a tunnel or something. Do I have like the parts for a tunnel? I might. Tunnel? Anything that's like a tunnel that we could use. Oh, I think that's a light. Oh, that is a light. I thought maybe I had, like, tunnel pieces. But maybe I don't. Tunnel... Yeah, I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't know how we do this. Maybe we just cover it up with trees or something. In the meantime, let's try and get this mountain to come a little bit closer up to here. So maybe like this. It's a little bit too much. Okay, all right. Maybe we can make this work. Let's use this soften brush and soften this a little bit. Maybe this comes out a little bit down here. Maybe use the slope terrain tool and bring it down like this. Yeah, I like this. And then we can push this back just a little bit. Oop. That was a little too much. Okay, then we have to use some more rocks around here and try to hide this piece in the back. So let's look at our rocks. And we're going to have to use the big ones. I love that these come with this little, like, there's like greenery around these. I think that's really cool looking. Except when it goes onto the road like that. Then it's not so cool looking. These rocks are quite large. Oh gosh, there's rocks all over the road now. Look at this. That looks very hazardous. Is it like the evening? Oh, I was wondering why it's so dark. Okay, let's see if we can clear it off the road a little bit. Although, it doesn't really need to be off the road, really. So far away, it's not even really doing anything. You know what we could use? This rock here is pretty large. Oh, that looks good right there. Actually, that could kind of cover some of this up. Ooh, yeah. Something like that would make it not so harsh, and then we just need to do a better entrance. But if we just say, you know, we're just going to hide this with trees. It's not going to let me hide it with trees. Let's say, oh, you know what let's do? Let's take off collision. We'll just put trees over the road. There, no one's even going to be able to see this. It just goes off into the trees. Although I don't know how I feel about those big trees right there. And there shouldn't be trees in this rock. But all around it is okay. I don't mind the trees around it. Maybe not this tree in here. How do I grab this tree? That tree's gone. Maybe we grab those trees. Boom. And this tree too. Okay, the other trees are okay. All right, so we're putting something together here. Maybe we put some more rocks up here, though, on the front. Something, we don't need a ton. Maybe something just like that. And then maybe we could throw another big boulder or something on top. Not bad. Maybe we can put some bushes and stuff in here too to really sell it. Dino Does Minecraft is in chat. Hey, how's it going? He says, hello, I'm alive, people. Good to see you in chat. Liam says, I bet it will be amazing. Dino says, I don't know if it's true at this point because my Minecraft username for October is no longer Dino Does Minecraft. It's now Decapitated Dino Minecraft. V5 says, why not just build up the earth on this side and make a tunnel going in? You could hide the rock wall that way. Yeah, I don't really have a tunnel asset, though. Dino says, Zach, the worst thing happened today. I was walking, my foot literally bent, and then I fell down the stairs and hit my head on the basement tile. Then my dog licked my face. Oof. Sounds rough, man. I hope you're doing okay. Liam says, sounds painful. Yeah, that sounds really painful. E5 says, maybe it's like platform. 9 3/4. Liam says, no judgment on Dino's basement things. The Imperfects are about a group of people with a disease, and they experiment on them. They have certain abilities. Nice, like superheroes, then. All right. Hold on. I need another drink of water for this house. This is quite complicated. All right, let's get some bushes in here. We're going to grab our bushes from this brush here. These are not big enough. And they're floating for some reason. I would like to use these. Ooh, yeah, these would look great in here. Let's put a few of these on. And let's throw in some, let me find some bigger bushes. Bush, bush, bush. Nope, that's not big enough. Oh, these would be nice. But I wanted some bigger bushes. I know everything's floating. We're going to fix that. It's too small. It's too small. Where are my big bushes? That's bigger. A little bit. I think this is a nice looking one. Let's use this. I was thinking of maybe just putting a couple around here. All right, that's a nice collection of foliage there. And if we grab this, I should be able to just set these all to terrain height. Sometimes they float like this when like I obviously put those rocks there. But if we go to terrain height, boom, everything just drops. So that is looking quite nice. Maybe even push these up into here. All right, and then I thought put some more trees up here. That looks quite nice. I want a little, I don't want anything on this like rock wall here. I want to be able to see that a little bit better. There we go. Okay. So this is just taking a lot of work, but I think this is worth it. I think that looks really, really nice. Oh, shoot! There's a big crevice here. No! That looks odd. Okay, what is this? It's a building. Is that crevice still there? Kind of. Okay, I think that's as good as we're going to get. Now we need to get water and power and all that good stuff over here. So let's grab our water pipes. We're just going to run them right across. You know what? We'll just run them across the river. I'm not going to stress out about it. And then power. How are we going to get power across? We'll use underwater power lines. Put it just like that. Boom. All right. So we have this cool house here at the edge of the cliff. I love it. And look it's got a working waterfall. Wow, that's cool. Let's move the sun. That's really cool looking. Yeah, so really famous house is now in my city. Just something a little bit special as we come to the end of phase 1 of this town. Oh, that's so cool. Jaws Tech is in chat saying, how's it going? He's asking, what are we working on? We're putting in a famous house right on the river. Dino says, my leg hurts every time I move it, but other than that, yeah, I'm just peachy. Well, I hope you feel better, Dino. Yeah, sorry to hear you fell down. Okay, so let's go to our main build of the day, which is the Spooky Cemetery. Actually, let me slow this down a little bit. Let's go back to daytime. Let's go back to normal settings. Okay, so I selected this area here. I want to do a couple of changes to our sewage treatment area. So we have these two little sewage plants here. I'm going to move this so it's all on one side of the road. And then I also kind of want to put a trash facility back here. I'm thinking like back over here would work. Let's see what our trash facility looks like. Because, you know, this is the edge of town. We got some undesirable stuff here. Oh, we got this big waste disposal unit. Yeah, I think this would be perfect, like right here. So let's do that. We're going to get rid of these power lines for the moment. Just stick this right back in here. Yeah, that looks great. This is the waste disposal unit from a content creator pack. I think this is from the Japan pack. But it's really pretty cool looking. I don't know. Do I need a transfer station for this to work? I think this will just send out garbage trucks. Just like this. But maybe you need a transfer station. I'm not entirely sure. What do the transfer stations look like? Transfer station. See, the thing is, I don't know if you need both of these for this to work. But we could put a transfer station down here. I don't know why you need a transfer station in this. Oh, it says it cannot directly collect garbage. Oh, so you do need a transfer station. Okay, so we'll put a transfer station right here. Let's extend out the road. We'll do a little 1U road. Back this way. We'll level this so it's the same height as that. Oh, shoot. All right, and then we'll put the transfer station right in here. Nice, and then we'll just grab this and drag this little node right back into place. Okay, isn't that fun? This looks like it's a little sloped a little bit. Hold on, what is happening here? That's weird. All right, so now we have both the transfer station and the big area here. That looks good. That looks good. And why is that not connected up? Oh, now it is. Perfect. All right, now this, we're going to move this to the other side of the road too, because I want to use this space for the cemetery. And maybe, how's our sewage doing? Oh, our sewage looks really high, much higher than we need. So we'll just leave the sewage as it is. We'll connect that up. We'll delete this guy. Does this guy have sewage coverage? I don't know. So we'll just make sure that's covered. Okay, so now this whole area is now clear. And we still have room here. If we want to expand out the sewage area, we can do that in the future. But the good thing about having trash back here is this road is going to go straight to my new area. So all the trash can just go straight down this road to our major trash facility. And they won't have to drive through the main town here. And I think that'll be... I think this is a great spot for it. Josh says Zach's interactivity with the chat is a draw for his channel. You guys are too nice to me. Thanks, Jaws. Liam says sewage is spooky. Jaws says cemeteries don't need trash. It's all waste. Liam says, can't we just use waste vehicles to pick up dead bodies since they're all waste? V5 says the idea is the transfer station is in a different part of the city. Yeah, I know, but I'm thinking like long term, down the road. This is going to be like over here or something. Liam says no need for cemeteries. Oh yeah, I guess we could just dispose of all the bodies in here. That would be creepy. Josh says, makes sense to me. When I die, bury me in a paper bag so my body decomposes. I can give back to the life that I have dined on during my time on Earth. B5 says, Josh, that sounds like a Jewish burial. Josh says, not really. It's more of a scientific burial. Liam says, I'm never going to die. V5 says, we command to only use a shroud. Josh says, I'm with Team Liam. He's never going to die either. All right, let's start by connecting up this pathway. So we had designed this bridge to go into our train park here. And I know you're supposed to put park entrances everywhere the thing connects, but I'm not going to make somebody who's coming to the cemetery pay to go into the park. I feel if you go into the park through the cemetery, you can get in for free. Because you're probably having a bad day if you're hanging out at the cemetery. Okay, so we're just going to connect to this pathway here, and I want to draw out some park paths. If you look at cemeteries, I looked at a couple of photographs. There's a lot of paths. They have a lot of paths that run through the cemetery. So we're just going to do some kind of, you know, standard paths that kind of wrap around here. So that's going to go like that. We'll do some paths out this way. Maybe another path down here. Paths that kind of wrap around like this to like the different areas of the cemetery. And that's not exactly straight, but that's okay. That is okay. No, you know what? I will make it straight. It's not okay. I changed my mind. Can we go under this bridge? Ah, we can go under the bridge. Perfect. All right, so yeah, we'll just have the paths come out like this. That doesn't look like it's a straight path either. Okay, so we have a lot of paths like this. And then I want like a center, kind of a central entryway, which we have right here. Okay, let me show you guys what I'm working with. So on the Steam Workshop, you can download a special cemetery pack. It's by a creator called Bach to Baroque, which I think is one of the best usernames I've seen on Steam. Bach to Baroque. If you know classical music, you get the joke. But it has all of these different assets that you can use for your cemetery, which is really cool. And one of the things is this little park area, which is really cool. Oh, we need to make this all a park, though. So actually, can we just make this part of this park? That's a question. Can I put? Yeah, we could just make. We could just make this all part of this park. Perfect. All right, the train park is now extended. Liam says, in the Sandman, they had a guy in there that lived for a long time because Death overheard the guy talking about that he wasn't going to die. What would you do if you lived for 1,000 years? I would probably lose my mind. Could you imagine? I feel like after 100 years, you're just going to be tired. You're just going to be tired of dealing with all the nonsense of life. 1,000 years, I couldn't even imagine. I'm tired just from this week, let alone 1,000 years. Joss says there's an episode of Tales from the Crypt where a rich man couldn't die. Best episode ever. Liam, the philosophy questions are too deep for City Skylines. Liam says it's a double entendre. Okay. So I was talking about an entrance. I want kind of a cool entrance. Oh, and I said, oh, that's what I was doing. Sorry. So yeah, there's these cool park assets that we can now use because we're actually in the park. Why is this not snapping? Do I need to use the park paths? Maybe I'll upgrade these to the park paths because I think these will snap. Yeah, these will snap to the park paths. Okay, so we'll use the park paths. We were using the nature reserve stuff over there, but I don't think the nature reserve paths have benches on them. No, they do not. So I want the ones with benches, which means we have to use the city park paths. We could use... We could use the college paths, but I think we'll just use this one. I'm going to use the ones without the trees because we're going to add in our own trees. So does this have benches? Yes, this has benches, which is good. Then I don't have to put my own benches in here. All right, there we go. Now we should be able to connect up these little parks onto the... Oh, we still can't. What is going on here? Okay, you know what? I'm just going to put it in like this. Put two little parks here. And those look pretty nice. I'm liking that. They look a little overgrown. I think what we're going to do, well, let's draw on some gravel, and the gravel will take away some of this grass. Or we could draw on this ruined tech. Oh, no, that will make it all dirt. That's right. I don't want the dirt. I'd rather have the gravel. Oh, look at this. We can just draw a little... This actually looks pretty good. We could do it like that. And we'll draw, maybe we'll just do this little bit in here with the gravel. It's lined up and everything. That looks really nice. Okay, yeah, and that took out the grassiness. You know, I might take the grassiness out of this whole area because honestly, like, this looks like the cemetery's never been mowed. I mean, that can't be good. This is like a really overgrown cemetery. How would I take out the grass out of this whole area? Does this change the grass? I don't think it does. I know it replaces it with this. Shoot. Okay, so that's not going to help. All right, well, you know what? This could be an overgrown cemetery. That's our story. This will be an overgrown cemetery. That's what's going on here. So I don't mind that there's a lot of grass. Okay, so we have these nice lovely parks here at the beginning, but I want something a little bit more signature at the entrance. I feel since this is kind of a center point here, I have this statue I'd really like to use at this entry point. And I found this today. It's a little angel statue, and I just think it's beautiful. You know, we can put it right here at the entrance. Is that a cool looking statue or what? I love that. So yeah, that'll be kind of, you go down this main area and boom, there's your statue. Josh says, is that a cemetery with the gravel? Oh, no, this is just like a park. It's just like a reflection park. Liam says, I was surprised to learn that Maryland is a southern state. B5 says, are you going to put the Plaza of the Dead or the Lazarette Plaza in this? Oh, interesting. That's not a bad idea. I probably won't put both of them in there, but Lazarus. This is the Lazarette Plaza. I always felt like these guys look kind of creepy. These like these tall, skinny guys. I don't know if I want to put these in here, but I know that there's a plaza with like the Angel of Death. Plaza of the Dead. Yeah, this one. Yeah, that's kind of creepy. Yeah, that would go good in here. Maybe we'll put this down at the end here. Can we snap this to paths? No, it's got to be placed roadside. That's such a cool looking park. Look at that. Ooh. It has like a skull face. That's so creepy. That's so creepy. Josh says the angel will be creepy at night. This whole thing's going to be creepy. Liam says it's supposed to be creepy and spooky. Josh says it is October, so it's creepy, guys. It's gonna be even more creepy. It is right next to the sewage plant. I mean, I think the smell alone would make it creepy. Okay, we have some other cool stuff we're gonna put in here. This pack comes with a funeral hall, which I think it's nice and big. Look at this. It's not even gonna fit in here. Maybe we put the funeral hall down over here. The funeral hall functions as a unique building. Or maybe we put it like, yeah, maybe we have the road. Maybe we turn this into a road here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's draw out a road that comes to there. Let's connect these guys back up. And then we can put the funeral hall right at the end. It's like centered on this little area. Boom. That looks cool. That is a cool looking building. Yeah, I'm starting to actually like the overgrown look of the grass. I think that does look pretty cool. It's like growing through the pavement too. Yikes. Okay, what else do we have? And then we got some crematoriums. There's actually 2 crematoriums that come in here. So we're going to use them both. Shoot, what did I just do? Okay, so this one is a small one. This is a bigger one. Oh, they're both kind of the same size. Okay, so we'll put one down here towards the end, and then we'll put this other one up here towards the beginning. And I think this one's supposed to be a collection area. Ooh, look at everyone's happy for all of this, all these additions. This one is supposed to be the collection. So this is where they collect the bodies. And then this is where they cremate them down here. And I think smoke actually comes out of this one. All right, so this is filling out nicely here. And we have another park. Okay, and then the rest of this is we just have a bunch of props that we can use to fill this out. Liam says, especially when you think, or it's supposed to be, we were talking about how the angel statues are creepy, and Liam says, especially when you think the angel statues from Doctor Who, and Jaws says, if I turn in my nerd card, or I have to turn my nerd card because I never got into Doctor Who. I never got into Doctor Who either. I actually haven't watched any episodes. Liam says, I watch way too many TV shows and movies and YouTube. Yeah, I just watch YouTube. All right, so for the rest of this, I'm going to detail this out fairly quickly. But I want to start by putting in some of these mausoleums, which are these larger ones, but I don't want to use too many of them. We're just going to kind of space these out a little bit throughout here. Put a couple of them. Maybe put another one over here. Like that. And then we have these props that we can use as like grave props. So I'm just going to kind of space them out. So we have this one, and then we have this one. Why is this not showing up? Oh, it's a little bit smaller. That's okay. So I'm going to try and alternate between these two. And it's going to look a little repetitive, but we only have so many props, so there's not a whole lot I can do. Okay, so we have all those in there. Let's use Move It to copy and paste all of these. So I'm going to select all of these. Oh, I didn't miss everything. Okay, there we go. Copy and paste. And then we'll just copy and paste all the way up. And we can't squeeze in anymore there. Okay, let's do this side over here. So we'll put in some right there. I'm running out of space here. Okay, let's just select one row of this. Okay, so this can go right here. Then right here, and then we'll put a whole bunch going up along here. Ooh, does this looks so legit, guys. Okay, so for this one, let me just select a whole row of this. Perfect. Okay, copy and paste. Copy and paste. And then we'll just grab this little bit here and fill in the gaps, which should fit in perfectly. It doesn't fit in perfectly. Shoot. Okay, so we'll do it like that, and like that, and like that. Good enough. All right. Look at our cemetery, guys. This is looking fantastic. So I don't know if we need a fence. Do you guys think we need a fence? Let's put in a fence. We're going to do it. This pack comes with this nice stone wall, so we might as well use it. It's a prop wall, so we're going to have to use this fence tool here. But we could probably just fence it all... Oh, gosh. It's the wrong one. I'll just fence it all along here. Go all the way along the back. And we could probably just connect it up to here. Perfect. And then let's grab this and fence it off to here. That looks really nice. Yeah, this is a gorgeous looking stone wall. Really pretty cool. And then it comes with like these like end pillars. I don't know if we need these though. I don't know if this is really necessary. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take this. We're going to make sure that collision is on. And we're going to fill in a couple of trees along the edges here. Just make this nice and beautiful. Oh gosh, just a little bit of trees makes such a difference. All right, let's get rid of the tall ones. Don't want those tall ones. All right, perfect. Now this one's a little... That one stands out a little bit. Maybe we need a little bit more work in here. Yeah, something like that. Let's grab this one and move it over so it's more like that. All right, I like that. Wow. Okay, so does this look like a spooky cemetery or what? Look at this, guys. Spooky. All right, what are you guys saying in chat? V5 says, put invisible paths so people walk around the graveyard. Ooh, that's interesting. I don't know. I don't know if I want to have people walking around. That's too creepy. That's a little too creepy. I'd rather have it be like empty. Liam says, oh, I missed some earlier. Liam says, I watch way too many TV shows. I read that earlier. Jaws says, yay, Zach and I are friends. I'm friends with all of you guys. Liam says, both of your nerds cards now. What? Because I don't watch Doctor Who? Liam says, although Zach watches Star Trek, though. Yeah, I do watch Star Trek. I've seen every episode of Star Trek ever and read some of the books. B5 says maybe. Oh, I read that already. Liam says, when I was driving, I saw a person running around in the cemetery. I don't know if that was a good place to go for a run. Probably not. Jaws says, run, walk, stop, and read dates on stones. It's lots of fun. Liam says, I think it needs ghosts and zombies. That's what I was doing as I was driving by, is reading dates, and the oldest one was 1863. Jaws says, yes, we have some old ones here in the South, too. Liam says, my thoughts was that the headstone lasted so long. Yeah, that is a long time. V5 says, maybe put the crematorium inside the walled area. Yeah, it's not a really good walled area, though. I mean, like, I don't even have the wall coming along the front. I don't think it's really necessary. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Does cemeteries really need to be secured? Do we have grave robbers in this city? I don't think so. Josh says that's a good idea. Liam says, if you wall the cemetery, then how will the people get out? Josh says, why would they want to get out? People are dying to get in. Liam says, maybe something scared them and they want out. V5 says, the spookiest cemetery I ever saw was a U.S. military one. The scary part was all the space they had for future expansion. There was a lot of space. That is very scary. Who's asking for trash? This guy's asking for trash. What? I just built this huge trash plant right next to this guy. What is he complaining about? All right. Well, the good thing now is that the train park is finally connected up down here. It's also connected up down over here. So everything should be connected up for this park. Wow, these trees are right on this pathway. Did I not look at this before? This is not okay. Get this tree out from the power line. That's not okay either. Okay, that's looking really good. I don't want these trees in this power line. Oof. I know a lot of people have stopped playing City Skylines with the power lines because with the new 81 tiles mod, you can make the power run along the streets, so you don't need to play with power lines anymore. But I like playing with the power lines. I did some work once for the U.S. government dealing with our power grid, and it was just fascinating stuff. And if you think about it, we have power grids all across the United States, and there's people who think about how you get power from one place to another. And I just thought the whole thing was like just fascinating. So I really like that aspect of the game. And so even though I don't need it anymore, I still like playing with it. So I'm just moving these out from the trees. So this is one of those examples. I think I'll keep this power line just to show that we want one running along the train tracks. Perfect. Yeah, that looks good. And I feel like that's the kind of thing you see, like in real cities, is you'll see like these kind of power lines, because we need power lines over here to our trash dump. That's very important. Liam says, I went to visit my mother's site when I was in Washington State. Jaws Tech says, is there a scientific reason we need to go 6 feet deep? If we go 3 feet, we double our capacity. It's a good point. Liam says, nice cemetery. Not sure if it's spookiness or creepiness, but it still looks good. Jaws says, I love playing with the power lines. Jaws says, bury people on top of those buried 6 feet deep. Just dig only 3 feet. B5 says, you need enough soil over the casket. If the area floods, the casket will not float to the surface. That's a good point. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know enough about it to know one way or the other. Liam says they thought that less than 6 feet, the flood will break the coffins up through the ground when it rains. Jaws says, I guess you are right. Did you guys ever watch that TV series that was on HBO called, I think it was called 6 Feet Under or something like that? It was a really good TV series, and it was about like a family who worked at a mortuary, and every episode of the show, it would start out with somebody dying. Every single episode, and it kind of followed their story of their family going through the grieving process. And like, when you talk about death and dying, it's always like a really hard subject to talk about because it's so sad. It's so sad and depressing. No one wants to talk about it. But this show did a really good job of dealing with these like really heavy topics of death and life and what it all means. Yeah, it was on HBO a long time ago, maybe like 10 years ago or something. But yeah, that was a fantastic show. It was written by Aaron Sorkin, I think. It's the same writer who wrote The West Wing, that show. This was a fantastic writer. Liam says, how do you know they don't double people up when they run out of space? V5 says, in Europe they do that. Okay, well, I love this little cemetery we built here. I think it looks wonderful. It's the perfect thing for this spot. Wow, that looks great. I'm so happy. All right. Now, something I promised we were going to do yesterday and I forgot was I said we were going to fly around with the at nighttime and show the lights. So I think let's go ahead and do that. Because this is also something I love to do, is to play this game at night and just look at all the lights. Because look at this. Is this not fantastic? It looks so good. It looks even bigger at night because you can like see the whole outline and stuff. Let's see for the house we just built at the start of today's stream. It's all lit up at night. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. That is freaking beautiful. What? No way. That's so nice. What is that? Am I hearing fireworks? Oh, there's fireworks above the park. What? Look at that, guys. Fireworks above the park. I didn't even know. It was like 4th of July or something. Go figure. I thought I turned that off. I don't know if I necessarily want fireworks going in this like sleepy little town. But okay, we'll go with it. What else? Oh, yeah, I also wanted to show you guys the little farming area. I love this. So we got our little farmhouses just out in the country, and they're just all nicely like lit up. I think that's so cool. You see the little people driving around. We got this one. This is like the modern house over here. Look at how nice and bright this looks like in this dark field. Oh, I love it. I think that's so cool. Another thing, I posted this photograph on Discord. This was our little commercial area that we built over here, next to our factories. This is next to the garden center, the little nursery area. And I love this. It looks kind of like seedy and grungy down here. This is the jazz hole, that club we made, and then this is the bar we put on the corner. Look at how many people are hanging out at this bar at night. It's so seedy. And then this, like, it got like these neon donut signs up here. This is like a happening place, but it's like seedy at the same time. And it's right next to the golf club here, the driving range. Let's see. Jaws says, death is not sad to me. It's as sure as sunrise and sunset. Liam says, they might remove the headstones of the older part of the cemetery and say, look, we have more room. I don't think anyone would notice from the 1700s. Jaws says, I'm not talking about it, or not talking about death doesn't make it go away. V5 says, frequently a family will own a few plots and everyone over generations will be in those plots. Liam says, it's as sure as taxes. Yep, that's what they say. Jaws says, that house is 100. That's how I feel. Liam says, you have the fireworks on. Looks great at night. Liam says, I would visit the jazz hole. Let's look at our cemetery at night. Ooh, it's actually lit up. I forgot that these paths have lampposts. That actually looks pretty nice. It doesn't look that spooky over here. I mean, it's a little spooky, but not that spooky. Ooh, look at our angel statue. That looks a little spooky. That does look a little spooky. This looks spooky too. Ooh. Let's look at our shopping area over here. I haven't seen this at night. Okay, so this is pretty nicely lit at night. It looks like no one's over here. Why is no one going to these shops? They're fully employed, so that's good. But I feel like no one is going over here. Okay, this is we put lights here the other day, so that's looking great. Our little swimming area, that looks good. This is our big specialty house here in our neighborhood. That's looking nice. But yeah, this whole neighborhood just looks so homey and welcoming. I love it. Oh, you know what we need to check? Is our farm. Oh, our farm is still only at level 4. We're so close. We're 1,000 units away. You know what? Let's just... How quickly are we going up here? Oh, it's going to take too long. I was going to say, let's just sit here and wait, but we're still quite far away from level 5. But I bet tomorrow we'll hit it. I bet we'll hit level 5 tomorrow. All right. Well, I'm going to end the stream off here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. Tomorrow we'll work on the final area in our city here, and then that will be the final stream for phase 1. We got this little area left, and that is it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today. I had a blast. I've never used this building before, and it is so cool. I can't believe it. I'm just gonna do screenshots after this when this is over of this building. Wow. Unbelievable. Oh, I don't know if I like the floating people. The floating people out here is kind of weird. Liam says, would it be weird if I shared a picture of my mother's gravesite? No, you can do that. Liam says 9 out of 10. Liam says, I don't like Halloween anymore because you can't go trick-or-treat. Well, I don't know. I think I'm a little old to go trick-or-treating. I don't know about you, Liam. Josh says, another great stream. Do something that makes you happy. V5 says, have fun all. Liam says, do something fun every day. Yeah. Everybody remember, no matter what is going on in your life, to always do something fun every single day. Until next time, this is Zach signing off.